Hi, cat. Come and get some mango, baby.
One, two, 1, 2, 3. Self-awareness is a superpower. My name is KathyLaDonna. Welcome to Soul and Vibration. I hope the free thinkers are doing well. And if you're not doing well, I'm happy to remind you that you are the most powerful person that you know. You are the most powerful person that you know because only you can create your reality. Hey guys, today is Sunday, April 27th, and the energies in the day adds up and reduced to number 4 vibration. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. So today is the new moon in Taurus. Interesting. So we have the whale coming out, and for the last, say 1, 2, 3 past days, all the spirit animals came out in the reversal position. It almost felt like there was like a buildup or a holdup. Like, it's like, I think of like everybody going to a party and it's like, it's like you gotta wait to get let into the main area. It's like you showed up, you hurried up, you got there, but now you're waiting. And the last 2 days felt like that. And finally today, it feels like, okay, you could go into the party now. So with the whale energy in the upright position, the whale energy makes you something about emotional balance, emotional stability. And with today, 4th month, and the energies in the day adding up and reducing to number 4 vibration, there could be something really intense about today. And yes, today is a new moon in Taurus. When it comes to this new moon, like I've mentioned in the new moon video, if you haven't seen it, this energy requires some level of sacrifice. And I say this energy requires some level of sacrifice because with the new moon in Taurus, there's this new beginning when it comes to value, when it comes to self-worth. But in order for this new thing to come in when it comes to value and self-worth, some things needs to be released or let go of when it comes to old things that we used to value, to make room for the new things that we value. And when I started doing the videos for say Thursday until today, I kept wondering, when am I going to share with you guys a realization that came to me while I was on my yoga mat earlier. And I feel like when the realization came to me, like I did my yoga and then I did my meditation and I said some affirmations and I closed my eyes. And I promise you, when I was done and I looked in the mirror, I felt like I looked different. And I felt like I looked different because something shift within me on a deep level. And for me, the realization that I came to, first of all, today is April 17th and we had the full moon in Libra on April 12th. And around the full moon energy, I kept waiting for, okay, what is the ending that's coming in my world as far as this full moon is concerned? And I have Libra in the 2nd house. So for me, something was going to come to an end as far as my values, something that I value, a belief system that I have that didn't come from me, but it came from, who raised me, the people who raised me and how I saw them do things is how I developed these values and even self-worth. And I was sitting and thinking like, damn, I don't see what shifted for me with this full moon. I don't see how it I don't see, I'm not sure what changed. And today it's like, oh, wow. Okay. Now I see the play out of the ending of, say, the full moon in Libra and it happening in my 2nd house. So something ended for me when it came to values and self-worth. And what ended for me today? First I was laying in bed and a thought came to me out of nowhere. And what's interesting is today that I'm recording this, that I came to the realization, the energies in the day adds up to the number 3 vibration. The day feels a little bit vibrant, like the color yellow. And when I add the 3 to my life path 7, I get the number 1. And that's something that I do often. Like I'll add the path of the day to the path, my path, and I get the energy that I'm in currently. I don't share it with you guys, but it's something that I do because it feels like it gets too complicated. Like you go deep down the rabbit hole, but today energy for me adds up to a number 1. At the time of me doing this, April 17th, the energy adds up and reduced to number 3 vibration. And if I add that to my life path 7, I have a 1. And I did have a new beginning today because I felt like something shifted within me, like a rebirth happened within me. So from laying in bed, a thought came to mind, and the thought came to mind in the most interesting way. And the thought that came to mind for me is, I could be so ridiculous in the sense that in the past, rarely, I've played the lottery. And every time I play it, I would hope to win. But right when I'm reading the numbers to see if I win, I would cringe at the thought of winning because I didn't want to gain that kind of success in that way. Because there was a part of me that felt like I had something to prove and I needed to work for it. I needed to earn it. So it's like I didn't want to gain that kind of financial success through marrying a rich partner or someone giving it to me or me just winning it. I felt like I needed to earn it. And when I was sitting and reflecting after everything clicked to me, I realized that said everything about my self-worth because, growing up, we've been conditioned you need to earn money, and to earn money means you have to work for it in exchange to get it. But money is a frequency. It's an energy. Like it's an energy backed by belief. We all come together and believe this thing is what it is. And to say I need to earn money is to say I need to earn the air that I breathe. And that's what clicked to me. Like to say I need to earn money is to say I need to earn the air that I breathe. Instead, I need to be a good receiver when it comes to money. I need to give money permission to come into my world. And I need to be okay with people giving me money and not feeling like I need to do backflips and cartwheels to earn it, to deserve it. Because to earn it will mean that I don't deserve it. It would say that I'm not worthy of it. And it's like, those are the thoughts that's spinning in my head. And I start affirming to myself, it's like money comes into my life easily and perfectly for no reason. People love giving me money and I am a perfect receiver. People love giving me money and I am a perfect receiver. Large amounts of money comes into my world in the most perfect way for no reason. And I say in the most perfect way because I don't want something to have to happen for me to be in alignment with that. But thinking about the whole lottery thing, it's interesting how something brought that thought into my mind. And that thought confirmed my low self-worth because I always felt like I needed to earn the money to prove something to myself. I didn't want it to come through lottery. I didn't want it to come through a wealthy partner. I didn't want people to just give it to me. I needed to earn it, whatever that looks like, to prove that I am deserving and I am worthy of it. And it's like, wow. And it makes sense that they tell us that, it makes sense that we're conditioned to believe that, to think like that, because from that conditioning, we put up the walls that blocks that flow of energy because money is just an energy. It is just an energy backed by collective belief. That's it. Where when we think of money, like it's not backed by gold, like they say, and the paper is just a piece of paper. It's a currency backed by our beliefs. So if it's a currency backed by our beliefs, it flows in and out just like the air that we breathe. And if I need to earn the air that I'm breathing, then send me back to wherever I came from. I'll go happily. So the fact that I don't need to earn the air that I breathe means that I don't need to earn money either. And it was just so interesting going down the rabbit hole of that while I was sitting on the yoga mat, saying my affirmations after my meditation. And when it comes to today's energy, I feel like that's an important thing to reflect on because with the being a 4th month and the energies in the day adding up to the 4 vibration, There's something around our stability, around our foundation, not feeling secure, not feeling enough. And I feel like, again, for me, it goes from conditionings of feeling like I need to work so hard for this. Like, I grew up seeing everybody in my family just about work very hard, do a lot of doubles. So I've been ingrained and conditioned to think that, you know, I need to work just as hard or even harder. And the money needs to come in a certain way. And if I didn't earn it, meaning people gave it to me for whatever reason, or I won the lottery, or, you know, I marry someone who has it all, it's like, for me to not earn it, it's like, it would feel like, the thought used to feel like, it's almost like, to not earn it would almost say like I wasn't enough. Like, to earn it meant that I was enough. But for me to just attract it for no reason, which it should just come to me for no reason, just because I am me. It should come to you for no reason, just because you are you. But yeah, for the longest, it's like, okay, I need to earn it. I need to work hard for it. And I found joy in working so hard for it, and didn't realize that, you know, that was a conditioning. It was a value that needed to be left behind. So a new moon in Taurus energy today brings in new values. What is it that you value? Where for me, you know, days after the full moon in Libra, which landed in my second house, the house of values, my perspective shifted when it came to a value that I had. I once valued the thought of earning money, thinking I needed to earn it, and coming to the realization that I don't need to earn it. To earn it means I need to deserve it. And when it comes to energy, why do I need to deserve energy when I am energy? Why do I need to deserve something that I already am? Why do you need to deserve something that you already are? To say you need to deserve it says that you're not in aligned with it. To say you need to deserve it says that it's separate from you. And it was just so cool coming to that realization. And I remember sitting here thinking, okay, should I create like a quick podcast or something and share on Patreon? What should I do? And it just feels like, and instead I just created like a voice note and saved it to myself with today's date, knowing that my life changes forever today because my value shifted. And from this shift in value, there's a shift in perspective. And the shift in value, there's a shift in self-worth. So with this new moon in Taurus, there's something you have to give up to get something. And for me, I had to give up this old mindset that I've always had that came from what I witnessed around me. I had to give that up. I had to let that go. And then also address the way I see myself, or why I saw myself in a certain way, to where like I didn't want to win the money, or I didn't want it to be given. I need to go out and fight for it. It's like, why? But of course, growing up, everybody I see close to me, they worked so hard. My mom is such a hard worker. When it comes to the spirit, when it comes to the tarot, we have the King of Cups. So there's big, strong emphasis on emotions. The King of Cups is emotionally stable, emotionally available, intuitive. The King of Cups energy for me, nice balance between masculine and feminine energy, because the king is masculine. The king is action oriented, but also too with the cup aspect of the king, I think of a king taking action after deep introspection. That's powerful energy. So when it comes to, say, King of Cups energy today, something about taking action after deep introspection, not necessarily taking action, but coming to the realization of something on an emotional level that will bring emotional stability and security. And I think this human experience is just everything. Like, I enjoy it for the most part. I enjoy it for now. And, you know, whatever is next is next. But right now, this is where I am and I'm enjoying it. And what I think is so cool about it is how we'll struggle and we'll go through things. And all we have to do is ask questions. And the answers will come to you in the most interesting ways. Like me laying in bed and all of a sudden a thought coming over me, reminding me about how I would always say that, oh, like every time I play the lottery, I cringe because I don't want to gain success in that way. And I would say it so proudly, like it meant that I was special because I'm willing to get dirty and work hard. And it's like, girl, like that's not special. Like, no, like that's not where it's at. And it's like the thought just came to me and it's almost like getting a download of myself. It was the most amazing thing to see. And then also to what I did after my meditation. I did this visualization practice where I imagined that I live in this house on a hill type vibe, which would kind of remind me of like, say how Paris is surrounded by the water and it's up high and it's protected. So I wouldn't say that my house is on just an island by itself, but it's on the water, the edge of, it's near the ocean, but it's up high. And I think of the bank and the banking system, and my house, you know, it's up high on the rocks, but below I have this bank up, this wall. So imagine like a 4 squares, like a room, but like to the ocean, there's an opening like a door where the water flows in and out. And I imagine the water is currency, it's energy, it's money. And that the bank for me, that's like my account. And it's connected to the ocean, it's connected to the abundant flow of energy. And just like the ocean, it will flow in and the water will rise, and the bank, you know, the water will rise within the bank and it'll flow out and it'll go lower, but there's a nice ebb and flow of it coming in and out. And I visualize that that's my financial situation. And when I opened my eyes, I just felt so different. I felt so different. And I'm like, I need to share this, but I'm not sure when I'll share this. And when I got to today's energy, I was like, okay, I'll share. And it feels like there's this urgency to share in the sense that it's like when certain information come and you know it could change your life or whatever, it's like, how do you know or have access to something and not share? So I just hope that for someone, this message makes something make sense, or it triggers something so you could get to the point where you understand certain things about yourself and self-worth issues around not being enough, and feeling like you're not enough because you're not doing enough. And it makes sense why we've been conditioned to think that way, because energetically it keeps us blocked and it keeps us prisoners. So it makes sense. And, you know, that's something that I love questioning. Who came up with this and how does it benefit them for me to think the way I think, for me to think that way, the way they want me to think? Who came up with it and how does it benefit them? And I see how it would benefit those who would come up with it, because let's pause for a bit. I am proud of the services that I offer and excited to tell you about them. If it would be your first time booking with me, then I recommend the natal chart and numerology awareness coaching session. For a while, that was the only service I offered, along with the 30 minutes tarot reading, which is still available if you're interested. I noticed the pattern. At the end of the natal chart and numerology coaching sessions, some of you would ask me for a follow-up service options for additional clarity and guidance to assist you with whatever you're going through at the moment. I kept saying, I'll look into it. I don't know why it took me so long. Finally, I have created that option along with the service option to book a solar return chart reading for those of you who are strategic and like to plan ahead. Everything you need to know is within the description box below. Let's get back into the video. The universe is abundant. We are abundant energy ourselves, but of course, certain mindsets will create blocks within that abundance, because it's not a matter of us manifesting or bringing in more of what we want. Everything we want or we've ever visioned for ourselves is already within us and a part of us. It's a matter of what are the mindsets, what are the thoughts and the values that I'm holding that's restricting me from this thing that is already mine. It's already mine. Like if you have a strong desire for a thing, where it's like you just know that it's supposed to be this way, but your reality does not confirm it, it's because you already have that thing. That thing is already you. It's a part of you. But it's what are the mindsets that's blocking this thing? It's like I say, you don't have to accept yourself. You have to allow yourself. And what are the ways that you're restricting yourself? What are the ways you're not allowing yourself? So when a person's like, I need to find myself, no, you don't need to find yourself. You're not lost. You just need to accept yourself. So when it comes to today's energy, how are you blocking your abundance? How are you blocking your peace? How are you blocking the great things that you already have, that you're already in alignment with? That's the question. How are you stopping it? Because it's already yours. You don't need to go get it. You just need to figure out what is stopping the flow of that energy. Pleasure sharing this message with you. Let me know you're here with me by dropping me a green heart in the comment box below. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Love yourself as if your life depended on it, because it does. Take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.